flex available. Do KSV? Yes, they do. Okay. They're just going to lock the Caitlyn in yet again.
Very, very strange to see the Caitlyn priority. Now, Varus has fallen away a little bit. If you're playing Varus, your build might actually be Rageblade Nashor's for a 2-item power spike. And it feels like Ruler is just not comfortable to jump back on his old faithful. This season has been dominated by Varus and Tristana. But the Tristana nerfs means that no one wants to play her in Korea. And that means the Caitlyn has jumped up. He's 0-2 on the season on Caitlyn, has wins in previous metas. But a reach for the Caitlyn that didn't really find them any success in his laning phase was very passive against the Kai'Sa. Action onto SKT, and they're just going to go for a jungle trundle straight up.
Ooh, teasing us there. Flashing the Zed for a moment was Faker. But Galio's available, which means that it's just going to be locked in.
Ezreal, so Old Faithful. But Bang, one of our legacy Ezreal players. Could still be a Trundle support.
I don't know if we're out of the woods yet, but now with the Janna and the Braum flashes, I think that SKT are going to go ahead and stick to their guns and run what we expect. But for a second there, it was really looking like perhaps we would have the Galio open to the top lane with a mid-GP, just all over the place.
The mana costs are so out of whack now that if you're not going Catalyst, Rod of Ages on the Galio, and getting blue buff, you're all the time. So we'll be Galio mid lane. SKT, so much control around where Trundle goes with Gangplank and Galio at his beckons call. And they have Ezreal Braum for as much lane power as they could get to answer a Caitlyn lane. KSV have already been a bit wavered when it comes to actually making the Caitlyn lane work. Will Crown hold on to Ignite? Because you don't go for Cleanse here. You can definitely die during just the taunt coming through from the Galio. Very squishy usually is the Zillion. Could be tier into Catalyst, into Rod of Ages. Wait and see what the build path is. It is a top lane Rise. QV bringing it back from 2015. He was a top lane Rise player. See what KSV can make of this. They chose red side in game number 2 after SKT chose blue, so we stay on the same sides. They have been able to get away from the Kai'Sa. They clearly could not handle when we reached late game. At least this time, the shoe is on the other foot in the top lane as Rise is able to all in and kill Gangplank, or at minimum get lane control, which was never open to QV when he was on the GP in game number 1.
Well, all I can tell you right now is that this is going to be an insanely fast Skarner. Speed up from the Zillion Predator. Just to zip him into that back line, lock down somebody like the Ezreal.
Of KSV. Such a surreal thing that the season will end for one of these two teams very soon as Blank has not been spotted.
But now that control ward's run down, so would have been spotted out. Tries to push him out of the realm warp, but will be able to do so. QV now, yet again, looking like he's going to fall for that first blood. A flash over to the other side. Barrage comes down, and Tall will
lane. Crown has to back anyway because the Chrono Shift doesn't pop, so he's very low on health and has to go for the recall. Now seeing the Hero's Entrance.
Yeah, Hero's Entrance coming down. Will get the pop-up ambition going alone. They need the Devour, but it's not available. Which JJ just cannot save him, and now he's going to be dangerously low. Has to evade the barrage, still coming down as they're stuck underneath the turret. Crown comes in from around the side, finds a stun in onto Faker, but the Blast Cone takes him out to safety. Now Bang will have to burn the flash. Had to use the E just to get over the wall, so at least Dragon goes low. Ambition trying to find his way in, but the pillar will slow him up. Bomb comes down, not going to find the take. SKT able to claim that one, and now Core JJ getting jumped on. Glacial Fissure comes in, Ambition cut off. He'll go down. The ultimate there from the Zillion will help keep him alive, and actually the Devour comes in from Core JJ. Maybe they've saved his life. Missing shot being body blocked there. Bang goes forward, finds one more tag onto Ambition, but he's still cutting his way back. And now Blank's going low. He's going to have to jump out of there, but the bombs come down. They find the kill onto Blank. Faker arrives. Big Galio exhaust comes in. Bang goes over the Arcane Shift, finds one. Mystic shot in onto the Ruler, and the bombs are just barely missing. Ezreal manages to skirt around the backside of the fight. He will stay alive. It seems like Ruler, he's still fishing for it, but he'll be running into multiple members of SK Telecoms. He's got to be careful.
So many kite options for both sides. I mean, these fights are super extended, even after the objective went down. Side of SKT. They got value out of the Chrono Shift that wasn't apparent, because they were able to just keep the Skarner alive through all of this. We watched the replay. The pillar placement to the start was something to complement there as it stopped Skarner getting into smite range until far too late. From there, you just assume Trundle would be able to take down Ambition, the sacrifice from the Skarner, but instead, very nice evacuation from KSV. Not able to group with QV, who has to waste his time DPSing into the Galio, but so many low members everywhere. Trundle goes down. So many disengage as well. Very, very extended fight, but it ends up a 1-for-1.
Core JJ barely getting taken down there. Looked like that would have been
Just there might be vision there. There was control wards.
Like
That's
we were
weird, but
talking to him like he was a dog needing a stern talking to.
well, he doesn't go in. KSV still looking.
Ambition goes in with a flash, gets the lockdown there onto the
Oh, baby!
Glacial Fisher coming in, and Faker this time finds it. Crown keeps himself alive there with the Chrono ship, but the Caitlyn is dead. Ruler's been taken out of the fight, and Ambition is barely alive. One more tick there off that Galio Q would have taken him down, and they just can't answer anything here. 3 kills over to the side of SKT, make it 4 as Cube will fall. Effort will die to the turret in the end as Faker desperately tries to keep him alive, and now SKT, they say, okay, you know what? You guys got the second Infernal. We're going to go ahead and take a Baron.
And SKT have drafted the earlier power spike. They've drafted the 5v5 comp. KSV open up for a 5v5, invite one with the engage coming through from Skarner. Maybe he's baited by the fact that SKT gave them the Infernal. But SKT have Hero's Entrance. They have the ability to turn around any sort of picks like that. They will get the Baron easily. And KSV not being able to play this map like they wanted to, play this map with sieging turrets. They're forcing fights against a team they cannot beat in 5v5, and they're taking heavy casualties as a result. Watching the replay here.
Ace.
Yeah, Roller goes down first, so you know that this is going to be a lost team fight for the side of KSV. They're also opting into 5v5 team fights against a Trinity Force and Mana Moon Ezreal when the Caitlyn is still on the rise.
I was going to say, because of that, he can actually just go ahead and sit in the side lane against the rise and not have that much worry. But now Faker, he's in a really questionable spot. The taunt comes down, the Impale used by Ambition. He still hasn't been DPS down. He's going to go in, Justice punching on a Ruler. He'll stay alive because of the Chrono ship, but he's surrounded by members of SKT. Bang will find the kill. Effort now trying to exit with the Unbreakable up. Will be able to do so. Cube getting jumped on, takes a massive amount of damage as Bang comes over the wall. 6 shots connected onto him, but they don't want to pursue too much deeper because they haven't even broken this outside turret yet, but now they're going to be looking to do so as the minion wave moves up.
It's the KSV we've seen too many times this season. They're trying to get a pick on Faker, but through Aftershock, they can't kill him. They don't have damage to do so. They're not playing around their win conditions. They're trying to play see hero, kill hero. It's not working.
Faker, he's still feeling a bit feisty there. Goes forward, gets locked down with the Rune Prison, takes a lot of damage yet again. Still is managing to stay alive, but the stun comes in. This time, Crown able to get the stop on the Hero's Entrance, and Faker will be punished. Hale doesn't have a prime enough target, but now Ruler gonna get jumped on. Taunt comes down to Devour there from Core JJ, but he's gonna get popped up and slowed up by the barrage. One more hit, concussive blows will get procced. Core JJ will get popped. Chrono Shift comes through, but he is completely isolated, and Cube just disappears. Blank and Tull both go forward, get a bit more damage there onto the members of KSV as Core JJ desperately tries to make it out with his life, but cannot do so. Faker is hot on his heels, will be able to take him down. He's in the hole blocked by the Unbreakable. Effort going to stay relatively healthy, and SKT look for yet another Baron. KSV have to stop this. The smite's available there from Ambition. Ruler looking for Faker. He gets a taunt onto Crown. Can they take him down? One more hit would do it, and there it is. Bang with a Mystic shot. Manages to find the kill. Ruler and Ambition have to kite their way back, but SKT can just return straight back over to Baron.
That's what we said in Champions Night to kill it. You can't 5v5 against this comp. The value of the Zillion ultimate is so low, and there's so much zone control from the taunt, from the pillar, that they just return, put down a Gangplank ultimate, and there's so much terrain that KSV can't pass. Can they pass SKT? They need to steal this Baron.
Yeah, they really need it, but now they're going to be cut off. TP coming through from Faker as he returns. Justice punch in onto Ambition, locks him down. Taunt comes through, and Faker is just chewing up all this damage. Baron goes over. Faker will exit with the Hero's Entrance. SK, he's waiting. Go ahead, gets ready to pop over, comes in, can he get the takeaway? Yes, it does! KSV steal away the Baron. SKT now looking for a way to collapse in on top of them, but do not find it. They're still massively ahead, but KSV, they take a deep breath. Their hopes in this game are not yet over.
SKT tried to cheat, they tried to skirt around their win conditions, just try to steal one away. They don't get it. And now they give away the Baron.
Go ahead, they start this one up very boldly. They try to burn through this.
Is there any control
already
wards
halfway
here?
Dead. Blank, he's not going to get there in time. That's going to be that Elder Dragon getting picked up here by KSV, buffing up their double Infernal. Shot Barrage comes through, Cubane's down to half HP.
They're not going to give them a free
be denied
here.
They cannot make their way out of here. They're going to be pinched on all sides. They do have the fast recalls if they can buy themselves some space. Perhaps then they can get out, but they're just going to go ahead, throw down that Impale there, in onto Faker. He goes golden with his own. He's the Ruler pops him instantly with the headshot. Blank now trying to work his way back. Getting slowed up, it seems like he will be able to retreat. Absolute powerhouse right now with the double buffs ready to go. Bang! Chunking out Cube. The shields come down with a rise. Maybe just overstep. Bomb comes through.
He's back.
Yeah, has that one thrown down, trying to get a little bit more damage there onto the members of SKT, and the Chrono Shift brings him back into the fight. The first Nexus turret goes down. KSV, I think they might have done it. Tall gets chunked out. They need to do something. They need to do it right now. Faker coming back up has an absolute massive amount of damage to offer up here as this full AP Galio, as they try to hold out. Nexus now exposed. SKT, can they win this?
Chrono Shift is not going to be available for about 10 seconds. KSV, they know they're so close. The minion wave's coming back. I think they might try and rush it.
Bang gets chunked out there. Clearing out the barrels, gets a lot of damage in on the Talon. He takes a hit. It's going to be the Unbreakable there from Effort. Does block the rest of those shots coming through. Faker goes in, finds a top, and he really just catches Core JJ. That's
on the Nexus.
He's onto the Nexus. They have to cut their way back.
He's done it.
He's halfway dead. Bang tries to get over here, but it's just going to go down. KSV against the run of play with a gold deficit, steal away the Baron, get the Elder Dragon, buff up the Infernals, and they manage to take us to game number 3.
It's a highway robbery from a KSV in one passage of play. The ARAM extends again and again. It goes to the bot lane. The conga line ends up at the Nexus. And SKT was stretched in too many directions. It looked like KSV, when they were corralled after taking the Elder Drake, would be done. But in one passage of play that led to a mid lane ARAM, to a Baron steal, to Elder, no one got to recall. There was a handful of recalls after everything happened. And then from there, the game ended.
Absolute insanity. KSV doing what was looking to be impossible. Given the lead that SK Telecom had established, KSV was always second to the objectives. Didn't even break that mid